Faith is such a crucial part to Christianity, and sometimes faith is what we lack the most of. Many times we see a situation that we've been praying and believing for many years for God's will to come to pass, and we wonder how much faith will it take. Faith is believing without seeing the end result. But if we center our faith on Jesus, that's when everything changes. In Mark chapter 10, 46 through 52, Jesus and his disciples are on their way out of the town of Jericho with a large crowd following them. On the side of the road was a blind beggar named Bartimaeus, and he heard that Jesus of Nazareth was nearby. He began shouting, "Son of David, have mercy on me." But the people yelled back at him to be quiet. But that made Bartimaeus yell even louder, "Son of David, have mercy on me." And this is what Jesus did next. When Jesus heard him, he stopped and said, "Tell him to come here." So they called the blind man. "Cheer up," they said. "Come here, he's calling you." Bartimaeus threw aside his coat, jumped up, and came to Jesus. "What do you want me to do for you?" Jesus asked. "My rabbi," the blind man said, "I want to see." And Jesus said to him, "Go, for your faith has healed you." Instantly, the man could see, and he followed Jesus down the road. There are a few things in this story that really stuck out to me. Number one, Bartimaeus was blind. He couldn't see Jesus, but he heard that he was coming, and by faith, he called out to him. Number two, Bartimaeus recognized that Jesus wasn't just the man, but that he was royalty. Bartimaeus called him Son of David. Jesus was the greatest king. Jesus held power, and by faith, Bartimaeus believed in him. Another thing that Bartimaeus did was that even though there was an obstacle of people telling him to be quiet, he persevered. He was persistent. Nothing was going to stop his faith in Jesus because Jesus was going to do the impossible in his life, and he believed in that. The last thing I want to point out is that his faith in Jesus made him see. What a powerful story of God's love, and what a powerful example of faith. I encourage you to pray and believe this week for God to do the miraculous in your life, and for those prayers that you've been praying for years. Keep partnering with Jesus and expect great things. Allow him to help you see through eyes of faith.